pufferfish.
Why?
The shape.
Up your ass?
It's pufferfish.
Why?
The shape is perfect, and if you don't
The
please
hole?
it, it'll spike you.
It's beautiful. It's attractive.
Okay.
Sexy pufferfish, I got a little thing for ya.
Little sexy pufferfish.
I just wanna log down deep in ya. And I'm pussy down.
Looking for your spice, put 'em right in my bowl. Menage with the deal, and get kills from my poke bowl.
Okay. Hi, whoever's there. Oh no, my mic's all... I tried to do some wire management, and I did it bad. Hold on. Alrighty. You should be able to hear me now. Oh wow, I'm really loud, aren't I? No, I'm good. Okay. Okay. I can't get my mic to sit still. There we are. Alright. I'm doing... I feel like I can be a lot more honest with you, but since I'm live right now, I'm going to say I'm doing great. Everything's great. I've been worse. Let's just put it that way. Today's the stream is therapeutic. I'm doing this to distract myself and get out of my own head. So, that's why I titled it an AMA, hoping that people would ask me a bunch of building bullshit and I can just zone out and do that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, I do. Don't worry, I do. It's just you know how the roller coaster goes, you know. You got those days when you just wake up and you know that your brain's gonna be an asshole. So you gotta prepare yourself and work around it, you know. Hence me streaming today. Yeah, I thought today was Wednesday all day. Because typically my dad goes and volunteers. Oh no, that's Friday he does that. So I'm a day off in a multitude of different ways. Where's Meatwad? There he is. All right. How are you? You're on the roller coaster right now? Yeah. Well, the big issue with me is my meds are being switched around. I'm being taken off one med and increasing another one. And I have a new psychiatrist, so yeah. Fun stuff. My monitor's all fucked up. Okay. I like how loud the game is for me. There we go. Going to 90s Con at the end of March? What is that? What's that all about? Sounds fun. And where you were talking about last time in stream, you were talking about his work conference. Where's that at again? Fucking restart. Alright, fine. No, I don't know. It's been 30 seconds, game. Hartford, Connecticut. Oh, that's where the convention is. So how does one find out about... You have to be in the know of stuff like that. Like, is it just literally a convention that is themed on like the whatever the zeitgeist was in the 90s, like media and just politics and just any sort of entertainment, anything like that? Like, I'm very curious as to what actually a 90s convention pertains to. I'd go dressed as Bill Clinton. With a little toy saxophone. That'd be great. Okay. Need my scaling mods back. Thank you, Carmen. I'm gonna do my best. You out of here already? Gonna lurk? Okay. Well, with whatever you do today, have fun with it. Thank you very much, Carmen. Oh, I just looked at where my camera used to be. I moved my camera. Hey, I'm doing laundry too. I guess Thursday's laundry day. Did I go? I did. Okay. Tell Peter I said hi too. And thank you again. See, that doesn't stay centralized. It stays centralized on the... Hey, Mark. What up, dude? Where have you been my whole life? Always. I was playing with my balls before you left, dude. What are you on about? So what's good, my guy? What you got going on today? I'm gonna run out of wires to put into this one, aren't I? Right here. Yep. On Borderlands 3. What are you making, mod weapons? I started Borderlands 3. I never finished it. It's the only. Well, I started Tiny Tina's as well and didn't finish that. So I guess there's two Borderlands games I haven't finished. I never had to mess around with stuff like that. I always had friends that had like uber broken gear. They would just give me some. I think that nose is going to be a little bit too nosy, you know? Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay, that should about do it for that. Now, do I want his mouth open or not? It's gonna be a lot easier if not. Oops. That sounds dope. I haven't watched any of the Fallout show yet. I don't watch a whole hell of a lot of television, so might not ever watch it. But I've heard good things. Nonetheless. I've heard better things about the show than I have about, like, when they dropped Fallout, like, 76. Okay. Now, should I go ahead and do the other side before I start free place wiring the opposite side? The inside. Hey, what up, Jam? What's good, my dude? I think I'm doing way more on this side than I did the other side. Bet 10? That's 10 for that one. I got one more. Should have one more. Okay. I already did the angled nose bits, yeah? Do the other side. Did I go... If I went furthest back to bottom. Got it. Furthest back to bottom. Giggity. That doesn't feel right. Why is that one so much more elevated? Pulled from the wrong one. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Alright. Did my chat cut out, or is just the two of you aren't talking? Did I say hi? I think I said hi to you, Jam. Bollock. Not a big fan of eggnog, and this was eggnog black tea, but it doesn't taste too bad. I'm okay with it. I've had worse things in my mouth. Alright. Need to do the back end, the right side here, and then we can get rid of the balls. I don't know if I'm going to wireframe the rest of the body or if I just want to focus on the head and start placing the interior upside down, like the rough interior bits. Get it? Rough? Because it's a dog. That's not going to be good. Hey Arnold, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, this is just a wireframe scaffolding I'm building right now. So yeah, it's gonna look a little interesting. Bike. All right. I'm building my mic setup in game. No. It's starting to look okay-ish. The snout of the dog is what's going to be... I'm going to have to do... I think I'm going to have to raise up some of the bits here to make it a little bit more... rhombus instead of rounded. You know what I mean? And then the top of the heads, obviously you need your eyes and your... But I'm only going to have to do about half the head anyways because it's going to have one of those Egyptian headdresses on. Which is going to be super fucking smooth and easy to do. So... I don't know, I'm just wireframing today. Okay. Not too bad. Forgot the nose part there. It's raised right where the eyes are, and it does kind of expand out a little bit. That's not too bad. Not exactly what I had in mind. But I think it'll work. I think it'll do. David Morin, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see ya. All right. Now, I should go ahead and wireframe the front paws. Because that's going to be easy. I think I should get some normal size balls going here, though. Who killed the music? There it is. Those might be extended a little bit too far. Yeah, considering the scale I went with the head, I think the... Is it a one-eyed monster? No, it's gonna be a sphinx, but instead of the human head or the lion head, it's gonna be the canine head. I don't remember which god is the canine head. I think it's either Ra or Osiris. But yeah. I just finished wireframing the head. But I'm not sure, like I just said, I'm not sure why I wireframed the back of it, because it's going to have a headdress on anyways. Although I could just expand, when I build from the inside, I could just expand these outward. It's already too close to the top there. Oh, ball ache. Okay. So this is the very, very start of the tedium here. Why does this all of a sudden look like that's the top of that one? Am I on the side of... No, there's the side of that one. Okay. This one I placed on the top. That's no good. Gotta remember that these are at the angles of the circle, so all these wires are basically a square that is tilted so that its top and bottom are parallel with a line that's pointing directly towards the center of the big sphere. So I need to be looking up from about the center to be able to get the wires right on this near side of the collision detection. If that makes any sense. And these are all the starting wires. These are just basically placeholders to guide where I'm going to end up putting the final pieces. So these are all going to get adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. And I think since I'm on the upper part of the head sphere, I think I need to pull from center down instead of center up. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting way the fuck ahead of myself, but still. It's all shit that's got to get done eventually. That one looks right. Where are my wires? Where are my scaled wires at? Did I delete them? Looks like I did. Ball Lake. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna do this. I need to do it right. I'm just being lazy now. God bless it. What the fuck is going on? Why is that down in the fucking wood? What is happening right now? There. How is that so damn hard? Oh, I just deleted it. I'm so dumb. Okay. I think that was the scale I used on this ball for the nose. I could be very wrong on that, though. God damn it. Come on. Oh, I need a board at that angle, too. Fucking game fucking hates me. Sorry for swearing, I'm trying to swear less. Not going very well, but I am trying. Okay. No, this is definitely not the scale that I used for the nose. This is way small. I could have sworn it was bottom rim to top, or bottom divot to top rim. But it's bigger than that. Save that one just in case. Who's just in case? So that was right there. Did I go there? That looks about right. Looks a little big, but that looks okay. I just need something rounded on the other side. That's all. Cat here. Sorry for swearing, I'm trying to swear less. Why did that not completely miss the connector point there? And that's not straight. Parallel, Chris. We need parallels. You know what? That might be okay. I think I'm okay there. I think it's good enough to party. Okay. You know what I haven't done in like 7 years is save it. Okay. Should I... See, I've got two that are just too far apart there. I don't think that snapped in correctly. Okay, so I'm going to need to... going to need to angle these a little bit. If I'm going to go from center up, then I need to go a little bit more to the right. Oh, that one's angled towards the left anyways. I'm a dum-dum. It's just so... these camera angles are just so fucky sometimes. There. If I can get the wire parallel with the top and bottom of my screen, it's a lot easier to do this. But when you're looking straight up and down and you turn your mouse, it doesn't move you, it tilts it, unfortunately. There we go. There we go. The base of these very well. Come on, bitch. Made bitch computer. The fourth one. It's not even registering the fourth one right now. I got too many wires too close together right here. There it was. There it is. Well, these are triangles. What am I doing? When did when did I select the triangle? Pretty sure I didn't. I cannot glitch worth a shit today. What the hell? There it goes again. The fucking triangles. Fuck you, game. I'm trying to swear less. That was a funky glitch. Why is... Did I put that on? I must have put it on the edge of the previous one. That looks like it's going to be fine, though, if I can keep them in line. I'm going to have to make some guides, honestly. Because these are such weird fuck angles. So what I call guides is basically I'm going to duplicate this wire. I'm going to make two parallels of this wire, just to give me kind of a gauge of where the collision detection ends for each side. That way when I'm up underneath placing my wires, I can kind of get a nice perpendicular angle to them. Hey, what's up, Dark Hellboy? Good to see ya. How's it going? So let's just start with this one. Now, imagine a wire going straight through the center of this. That's pretty much what the let's do this here. If I put this one here, try and get them as perpendicular as possible for this example. So imagine there's a wire going from here to here, right down the center of these. The collision detection box of the wire itself is just barely smaller than this, about halfway from between the center of the wire and the exterior of the cube. As you can see right there is where our collision detection changes, right there. So I use these light boxes a lot to gauge exactly where I need to be putting the wires. So if I wanted just the tiniest little wire at a perpendicular angle, first I wouldn't have this here. I could just find the intersection here, and depending on what direction I want the wire to face, this I want it to be facing up towards me, or have its up facing towards me. So I'm going to place that there, and just go down to the opposite side and try, because again the light box has all these little textures on it. You can try and you see when the wire twists, that's when it's on the exterior of the wire's collision detection, the one that we have down the center of the two boxes from here to here. But we don't want that. We want it perpendicular to that. So we're going to use that as a guide and place our wire right about when your lights up right there. The light that your wire has is always going to be on the background of what you're against. And since the collision detection for the wire itself is clear, you will never see that kind of light when you're on the collision detection for the wire. But when you're on the collision detection for something else, see, here's on the wire, here's not, here's on the wire, here's not. You can always tell where you are just by the orientation of the wire itself, but also from the lighting. So we want it just on like that. Bam. And so I'll use these light boxes to make, my row of short wires along here that I will then go and do some micro adjustments to get them all to the angles that I want them at. And I'll do that for all these different wires for the entire head. But for this wire right here, since I don't think its angles need to adjust its angle to be with this wire, not this one. So I'm going to do that there. So now, if I put a light box right, yeah, ball ache, I will have a little bit of an idea of where I'm at. So this seam right here in the center is going to be where the center of my wire is. As you can see, it's essentially seamless with the light boxes, which is nice. This is almost exactly at a 45-degree angle. Not that matters, but okay. So let's figure our box is there. There's the edge of our and what I like to do is find the very corner. So what that is you have the two sides of the, remember the collision detection for a wire is a square all the way down its length. So by finding the corner, what I mean is I find the corner of the square or the rhombus shape of the wire, and then I find exactly where that corner intersects with the light box. So I just basically find the corner, which is when the wire end goes back and forth like this, and then just follow that all the way down as close to the light box as you can. And then when you hit the light box, you know you're pretty much as close as you can be to that edge. I'll place my wire, and I will do the exact same thing on the opposite side, because we need our wire to be at the angle of this, at a perpendicular angle to what this wire is here, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat. When you have time, I will show you the technique I use for your Hellboy box. What's your Hellboy box? I don't think I've seen that. Put all the connections close to each other for micro adjustments. Micro adjustments is a thing that you have to like. Oh yeah, by the way, your best friend when using these micro adjustment techniques is the V button. You can press your V button and have your wire in free place mode, which completely eliminates your interaction with other wire endpoints, so you don't even have to fucking worry about it anymore. So with that said and done, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Find the corner. Here's, as you can see, here's the edge where it flips like that. I'm going to follow this all the way down. And there we go. Easy peasy. And then since that wire is already there, and I'll double check and make sure the placement is where I want it. I can't glitch with a dick today. There we go. Hi, kitty. What do you want? Which it looks pretty good. It's not perfectly perpendicular, but if you've looked at any of my builds, you'll notice that they're not exactly perfect, you know. I do get runs and stuff that you can do and get perfectly straight, but those are usually where the sculpting doesn't require the small pavers to be this close together, if that makes sense. What the hell? Collision on wires? Yeah. You didn't know wires have collision detection? They all have a box around them essentially. So like, let's just, for example, a wire from here to here actually has a box that's like, let's see if I can actually get this correct here. If I can find a corner. Here's an edge. There's an edge. Like that. And then let's connect this to this and this to this. Like that. You have a collision detection box exactly like that that follows the entire length of your wire. The up will always be perpendicular to the wire's direction. So you can always tell, depending on the angle of your wire, you can always tell this wire that I'm putting across the top of the collision detection is always going to maintain the exact same angle as the wire that I'm putting it on top of because of this collision detection that the wires have. You feels me? What was I doing? I was gonna start the wireframe for, oh yeah, the feetsies. Which I think I'm gonna delete those. And then do something like how many toes do dogs have? 4? I think 4, right? Well, they have the dew claw thing that's up further. Lake. Hey, Professor Cynical, what's up, dude? Where have you been my whole life? I feel like I haven't seen or talked to you, and I guess I don't stream that much anymore. So I guess that's probably my bad. And I don't watch content on YouTube, so I'm never around when you put videos up. I'm just a bad content creator in general. That's what I am. Let's just admit it. Okay. Actually, let's take a look at the Sphinx and just see. I think it only has 3 toes on the actual Sphinx. No, not Sphinx cat, you fucking dumb autocorrect biznitch. Oh no, it does have 4. I was wrong. It has 4 claws. The Sphinx in Egypt. Well, shit. Okay. Guess I can throw a 4th one on there. Hey, I appreciate it. Always appreciate it, Cynical. Always good to see you, dude. I just dropped my mouse. I mean, there's 1,000 different ways to get wires super close together. Hellboy. If you're using light boxes, like, and you want like a half light box is really easy to get. Because a half light box is literally just 4 light boxes out, 1, 2, 3, reverse wire glitch, like that. Then you can take a triangle bit, put it like that, and then adjacency from a large triangle to a small one right here, and there you go. There's a half light box distance right there. But if you want them if you want wire connection points right up next to each other, you can't free place them because of the collision detection I was just talking about right here. So the best way that I know is to just have, and you can do this the real cheap and easy way, which I'm going to do right now, instead of going through the whole process. If I can lock this up there. Yeah. So if you have a stack of these, you can literally get wires that are that close together just by reverse wire glitching. I'm going to connect that to there. Delete the top floor. Rinse and repeat. Like that. But that's very specific scenario. If you want them in a perfectly straight line really close together, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Dave Auntie? Yeah, that's one way to do it, definitely. But like I was saying earlier, for micro adjustments and really close wires, it's really like whatever you're most comfortable with, you know. Learned Hand, what's up? Good to see you. Well, where's the fun in placing them without glitching? That's the whole point of me glitch building, is placing things exactly where I want them. With using wires, I always feel like there's just a sense of freedom that I don't get with other techniques. But you know, it's all subjective. There ain't no right and wrong way to do these things. You know what I'm saying? See, that don't look good at all, but that's okay. I need to center them. And I kind of want them bigger, honestly. Oh, thanks, Dave Auntie. Is it still up as a community base? It's been up there for a while. Well, the only way to get around the twisting is just you have to know what you're pulling against and what you're pulling to and from. As long as you know the orientation of the wire that you're connecting to, like if I want to come from here to here, since this wire is facing up, I know that this wire that I'm connecting to it is going to have its utmost position facing up, but at this angle here. You see? Now if I were to connect that wire to something that was upside down, like this wire, It would be upside down, like so. Does that make sense? Like I've said it a billion times in my older streams, but as long as you like, once you completely wrap your mind around how to manipulate the wire to get things exactly where you want, you can literally build anything you want. You can put any piece at any size exactly where you want, no matter what. It's just that's just the way it is, and that's why I like using the wires to do 99% of what I do. It just is. It feels natural in my brain to do it that way, you know. Is the wire collision box from a mod? No, that's just in game. That's just the way it's always been. I was working on. I'm building a giant sphinx, but it's not a human face sphinx or a cat sphinx. It's a Anubis. That's the Egyptian god. It's going to be an Anubis sphinx, so it's going to have a dog head on it, with the Egyptian headdress thing and all that. So I very loosely sculpted this yesterday, and then I just started doing the wireframe for the head today. And then I got sidetracked because this is technically an AMA stream, not a build stream. Can you use that as a shortcut for flipping floors? What, the collision detection of a wire? Yeah. Like, let's say, let's just, for example, throw this out here. Just like it's exactly the same. The collision detection is exactly the same. If you want an upside down wire, don't build on the top of something. Build your wire on the underneath side, and the wire itself is going to be upside down, and then you can glitch a floor part into it and have an upside down floor part. I mean, whatever surfaces you're placing your wire up against, or whatever wires you're connecting it to, it's always going to adopt that orientation, no matter what. Yeah, the 10 limit on the connectors can be a pain, but you can use the other wires and do more. I mean, you can get around the whole only 10 wires in something, simply by having a center point that you reverse wire glitch from every single time. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's just use a light floor as an example. I completely lost my train of thought. Thoth is probably my favorite of the Egyptian pantheon, just because he's supposedly Trismegistus too. Supposedly they were the exact same person. Hermes fuck my mouth. I'm trying to swear less. What was I doing? Oh yeah, if you have a spot that you want a ton of things going into, all you have to do is have a means to reverse wire glitch from that exact position. I can reverse wire glitch from this position an infinite number of times. And connect as many wires as I want into this one location. I don't know if I have ever shown anybody, but I probably have a picture of it somewhere. Hold on. Where is my No Man's Sky bullshit? Here we go. I did basically I built a distance away from each other 2 circles of wires. And then from the center of each of those circles I reverse wire glitched and pulled each different section of the circles on the opposite end, so I had 2 cones of wires facing each other. Oops, I just sped right through all that. It was at one of my R&D bases, and I can't remember. If I could remember which one it was, I would just go there. But I know I have a picture of it somewhere. Oh, there's the... Oh, here it is, right here. See, this is... I don't remember exactly. It's either 128 or something like that. And then I have them, all the wires, reverse wire glitch, pulled from the center of the top one down to the edges of the other one. You know what I'm saying? So that's it's just one technique that you can use to get as many wires as you want in one location. It just you're not really limited, but you have to kind of plan around it. If you want more than 10 wires coming from or going to a location, you have to plan around that and make sure that you can reverse wire glitch from that exact position. You know what I mean? No, this isn't that intensive. This isn't that GPU intensive. The wires actually are a lot better than they used to be. Like, they used to be a lot worse. Even with the new animations and shit, they're not as bad as they used to be. I gotta piss so bad. That's your guys' fault too. Making me stream and making me drink a bunch of tea. No, they do. One wire is one base part, regardless of the length of the wire. So all these wires, this is just 3 base parts. If you look on the right, you can see my base part count. It's really, really small. I can fix that. Let's just turn my HUD scale all the way up here. And then you see this base is... I am at... Not uploadable. I'm at 5,302 build parts. But if I build a wire, 5203, 5204, 5205. So yeah, wires are exactly one build part. That's why I use the one thing I almost always use Blender for on my builds is I'll copy and paste my entire build into Blender, and then you can just select wires and it'll select all the wires, and I can just push a button and delete all the wires in the build. That gives me extra build parts to do interiors or to do, just whatever else I can get. And I almost always have 1,000 wires on a build. I rarely have less than 1,000 wires in a build. I gotta redo that. I gotta turn my. I cannot have my HUD be that big. It's ridiculous. Not network. Damn it. Hey, everybody say bye to Dark Hellboy. Thanks for hanging out, dude. With that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Everybody, I don't know, entertain yourselves somehow. Look at here, I'll leave you with something pretty to look at. Just put out a tutorial on how to build. Oh shit. Looks like shit. Hold on, let me save and reload. I don't want it to look like shit for you guys. Can't have that. That's embarrassing. Hey, what up, gaming legends? So this little thing right here is the most recent tutorial I put out. So if you want to learn how to build this, go watch that tutorial. I will be right back in 60 seconds. I'm going to the restroom, so I'll be right back, legends. Alright, what did I miss? Nothing. Nobody's talking. What you been up to, legends? I gotta blow my nose. Alright. Not much at all. You doing any building? Or exploring? Or anything in No Man's Sky? The music's still going? It is, alright. Okay. I need something cool to do with this. If I shrink it down, it could be just like a walkway. Like a scanner that you walk through into a building. You know? A real pain in the ass to build, to be perfectly honest. Oh, you're playing Black Ops 6, huh? I still haven't even started that. I've got so much grinding to do to catch up. I haven't done anything in Black Ops 6. I've been playing a lot of Delta Force, but that's gotten real bad with cheaters in the last like month. I mean, it's just ridiculous. There's like 3 guys on each team of 60 people that get like 95% of the kills. It's like almost unplayably unfun. But I'm not giving Activision Blizzard any more of my money after they fucked me with Diablo 4 or Diablo 5. What was I doing up here? Oh, I was showing somebody about micro adjustments and how to get things certain angles and stuff. Oh, and this is where I did the tutorial for that thing. Okay. Go back to the doggy. It was a lot of fun for a little bit. It reminded me a lot of Battlefield for a while, but it got so blatantly obvious that it stopped having its fun. I'm waiting for Splitgate 2 to come out. I'll probably play the hell out of that because I enjoyed Splitgate. That game is so fucking fun. Pardon my French. I'm trying to swear less. Sorry for swearing. I cannot get these at the angle I want. Oops. Way too far over there. That's not far enough over there. Well, maybe I'll just make them out of balls so I don't have to worry about it right now. Alright, let's just keep wireframing. I'm not going to worry too much about the back of the head or the neck because that's going to be the... I guess that's something I could do. I have a base on another planet, huh? Okay. I'm going to have one wire coming down the spine as opposed to the 2 separate hemispheres I have on the skull. Nice, smooth butt. scaffolding, my guidelines for the balls. Go ahead and delete that. Okay. Now, it might be easiest just... I hate having to place these balls at these angles, but that's the only way you can place these huge rescaled things with each other. You have to go from one side to the other, work your way from front to back, and have them all at about a 45-degree angle to be able to place them all. Guess we'll just try the rib cage method. I'd like to just build frames around each of the balls instead. Might be easier. But with the rib cage, I'll only go like halfway, and then I'll just build pretty much straight down, and then have a small curve at the very bottom. That way I don't have to continuously keep the curve going the entire way down through the belly. Seven gonna be enough? Oh yeah, 7's gonna be good. Well, that's not perpendicular at all. Shit. It looked perpendicular from that side. Come on, camera, do what I want. Oh, that wire going into it's not perpendicular. That's why. Back up. What do you think about it? I need to pull my picture up here. It doesn't, the shoulders don't go up further than that, do they? Oh, really? The shoulders go all the way, almost over halfway up the side of the body. Shit. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. I think that's gonna look real awkward. I think it looks okay where the shoulders are now. Plus, I've already built past this point this way, I would have to delete these balls. Actually, I might not have to if I wanted to put another ball on top there. But if I did, it's just going to be sticking out further this way than I want it to. It's going to look weird. It's going to look like he has football pads on. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sidetracking myself. No! Everything got real bright all of a sudden. Not too bad. Wow. That was a really good guesstimation there. World's greatest? World's greatest wire guesstimator? I'll take it. I'll take the world's greatest anything. Hello? Music? Who killed it? Can't stop, won't stop, can't stop the beat. Hello? There it is. I feel like my build streams are just way too exciting for everybody. Right? One, some reason I thought I was a little bit off there. I had a lot of practice. A lot of practice eyeballing stuff, and a lot of not doing good at eyeballing. I'm not going to say I'm better at building than anybody. I will say I might have more experience at building than you, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a better builder. Maybe at this point in time, my stuff seems that way. Okay. Okay. Glad we're on the same page. Ugh. How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Wow, the time goes by. Time goes by when you're doing this bullshit. Okay. I think that's probably gonna have to do it for today. I was gonna try and go 3 hours, but I got shit I gotta do. Where's my cell phone? Hello? The fuck? Alright. Learned in Hand Gaming. Dark Hellboy. Thanks for hanging out. Jam, if you're still lurking, thanks for hanging out. And of course, thank you, Carmen, for being amazing and awesome. I will see you next time. Since today's Thursday, maybe Sunday, but definitely Monday, I'll stream again. So you're welcome ahead of time. I'll do my best.